Jambo little friends, welcome to another super exciting episode of Mtoto Insights. I am Mary Jonah, your host, here to bring you news from the amazing world of children. Are you ready for some fun? Let's jump right into it. The International Conference on Child Protection was held on the 22nd to the 24th of November 2023, bringing children and policymakers from across Africa to talk about violence against children in the continent. The Kenya Innovation Week conference was held on the 27th of November to the 1st of December. Children from across the country showcased their incredible innovations at the YSK exhibitions. Now we go to Alamin with Let's Stay Curious.
Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Stay Curious. My name is Alamin Ahmed and today we're going to be discussing about the fantastic Children's Act of Kenya. The Children's Act of Kenya, which was enacted in 2022, is a comprehensive legal framework that aims to protect and promote the rights and the welfare of children throughout our lovely country, Kenya. It covers various aspects of children's lives, ensuring their well-being, development, and protection. One of the fundamental principles of the Children's Act is the best interest of the child. This means that in any decision or action concerning a child, their well-being and needs should be given top priority. It recognizes that children are vulnerable and need special care and protection. The Act also emphasizes the importance of parental responsibility. It outlines the rights and the obligations of parents and guardians in ensuring the proper upbringing and development of the child. This includes providing them with basic needs, education, healthcare, and a safe and, most importantly, nurturing environment. Child protection is another crucial aspect of the Children's Act of Kenya. It addresses issues such as child abuse, neglect, exploitation, and even harmful cultural practices. It sets out measures to prevent and respond to these violations, ensuring the safety and the well-being of the children. Education is another fundamental right of every child, and the Children's Act recognizes this. It promotes equal access to quality education for all children, regardless of their background or circumstances. It also emphasizes the importance of inclusive education that caters to the diverse needs of our children. Health and welfare are also prioritized in the Children's Act. It ensures that children have access to healthcare services, proper nutrition, and most importantly, social welfare support. This helps to safeguard their physical, mental, and most importantly, emotional well-being. The Act also addresses the issue of child justice. It establishes procedures and guidelines for dealing with children in conflict with the law, with a focus on their rehabilitation and reintegration into our very own society. It aims to provide them with opportunities for personal growth and development. Additionally, the Children's Act of Kenya recognizes the importance of child participation. It encourages children to express their views, their opinions, and concerns in matters that affect them. This promotes their empowerment and ensures that their voices are heard and considered. Overall, the Children's Act of Kenya is a comprehensive and significant piece of legislation. It provides a strong legal foundation for the protection, development, and well-being of children in the country. It reflects the commitment of the Kenyan government to ensure that every single child has a safe, nurturing, and supportive environment to thrive in. This means every single child is recognized. Remember, my friends, stay curious.
Thank you so much, Alamin, for that. Now we go to Esther Angie with Let's Have a Talk. Habari zenyu wa Kenya. My name is Esther Angie and
I am Rispa Gatweri.
And today's discussion is going to be about the 844 and the CBC curriculum. So Rispa, what did you like most in 844?
The most interesting part in 844 is fast learning, and also 844 is where people compete to acquire some certain positions that the leading position in classes. So somebody has to strive to acquire a certain grade and certain position. So you like they recognize you because you get to be some of the best in class.
And why was that the most interesting part in you?
That was the most interesting part in me because I like that point when you're in school and the teachers, they clap for the first ones, the ones that performed best in classes, and you're there and your teacher call out your name that you are the best student overall in your class, and I really feel happy when such kind of thing happen.
Even me, I like that part. The part that you see yourself like you're the number one, like you're given the chance to know how you have performed. That was the most interesting part in school in 844. We get the chance to know how we are performing. Not that best. You see yourself as the best, second best. If you are the third best, you just get motivation to come and be the first best. And that was the nicest part I liked about 844. And what do you think is in CBC that could have been more helpful in 844? Okay, if I may start by saying that in CBC there is a lot of practical there, and about cooking. Cooking is the most interesting part. Children like cooking, like practicals, when you come in 844, practicals, you have to wait for practicals until you reach high school. That's where you find the chance to do practicals and all those stuffs. But in CBC that, we know, children now, they know how to make clothes, they know how to cook, they know how to do house chores. And us, when you tulikuwa your age, it was not that easy for us to know how to cook and to make clothes. And what do you say? What is your opinion?
Just to add on your point, in CBC curriculum, the learning is easy, and the student, there is no criticizing, no one is being discriminated. All of you are equal, the number one, the last one, because here the grading system is all about above expectation, below expectation. You don't strive much. There is no discrimination in class. There's no one in that class that will feel like I'm always the last. Everybody hates me.
Don't you see that is not that one does not give more courage to children. Like the way in 844, you were number one last time, and today you are I'm the one who's number one. See, that gives you courage for you to go back in your books, for you to make sure that you defeat me, you be number one. See, in CBC we don't see that, but we can see that wako na potential mingi na practicals. Hiyo ni advantage kubwa sana wamepata. Practicals wanajua vitu haraka sana than the way in the 844 system. And what are these disadvantages that you see that are in CBC?
Okay, before highlighting the disadvantages, as we had highlighted the advantages, CBC, the advantages in CBC are they are good because the learning system is not that fast. You are catching up with things very fast, and some of the disadvantages that I can highlight about CBC, parents get to they spend a lot of finance in schools, and in CBC students always in 844 they strive to attain a certain position in class and certain grade. But when you are in CBC, you see these students will be okay, when I reach like average expectation, it's not a must for me to reach above expectation. Let me just do my best so that I can be at average point. But to them, like they don't strain much on doing the best.
Na unaweza sema nini about like the releasing of exams? Wana release KCPE, but we have not seen that they have released CBC exams. We just hear that they released CBC, but we just hear that they have released KCPE, but we don't hear anything about CBC. That is another disadvantages in CBC. But for me, I can say advantages in CBC. The children are being able to learn faster. Like they are being able to learn about adulthood things when they are young. They are being able to know things like the things that they could have known when they are adults. They are able to know when they are kids. So that is the most that is the most interesting part in CBC. That's the part I like, and that is the advantages. In 844, I can see the advantages. In 844, it's like 844, it gives more courage to the kids. Like you're the number one, I'm the number two. Next time I want to be number one, what will I have to do? I'll have to study hard. In CBC, I will not have to know that am I number one or not? Like when a mtu yoyote awe number one, they see your potential and they give you the number one. Tuseme tu like CBC, it's best for like na advantages zake, but it's even not best for the disadvantages. And 844, it's best depending on the finance. 844, like pesa itumiki sana, like in CBC pesa inatumika sana. And that was our discussion. We have discussed about the CBC and the 844 curriculum. Thank you. Until we meet again. My name is Esther Angie. Until we meet again.
As I said before, respect the twin.
Bye.
Bye.
What an amazing conversation that was. Thank you so much, Esther and Rispa. Now let's go to Bravin with movie and book review.
Hi and welcome to the book and movie review with me, Bravin Agam. I'll be reviewing a movie from the Mtoto News Shajara magazine. Before we get into the review, if you'd like to check out the Shajaras, go to www.mtotonews.com. Now let's bounce to it.
Just don't move. This be going?
Don't judge a book by its cover is what this fantastic animation seeks to show everyone out there. When a whole kingdom thrives on persecuting and hunting these majestic creatures, all just because they look different, a child rises to the occasion with the innocence, purity, kindness, and the love she has.
The ocean has sent us its worst, then we'll send it right back.
She bridges the gap of the monster and the monster hunter to reveal that the enmity was just made up by two selfish people, the king and the queen, who are profiting from the murder of the sea beast.
Hey, put me down! Let me go!
We'll be off to kill a monster!
Ow!
You stowed away?
Yeah.
This animation is not only nice but also educative, which makes it a must to watch of this month's Shajara.
You're Jacob Holland, a weapon against nature's darkest design. And I'm joining your crew.
Oh no, you ain't.
Again, if you'd like to check out more of our Shajara magazines, go to www.mtotonews.com and you'll get the best reading experience from every page, from wow facts, riddles, and even tongue twisters. I've been your honored host, Bravin Agam. Thanks for your time. Bye.
You and I have a different idea of cute.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Find us across all social media platforms at Mtoto News. I have been your host, Mary Joanna. Bye!